Hello, all of my lovely astrolites. It is once more a beautiful, terrific Tuesday. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. So, pretty much, I have a day off. I decided to use said day off to go to the yoga studio, collect on hours, and just, pretty much kill some time. Juliana told me not to come over right away. Uh, because the head manager, the primary higher up, is on the premises, so that means I gotta wait till sometime after 4 or 5, I'd say. We're still in the process of finding a new place, which is, I'd say, going well, because the place we are looking into, they told me that today they should have a new, because we're on the wait list, and today they're gonna have the new list printed out, and the lady told me excuse me, the lady had told me to call back on Thursday. So progress, yay. And I do whatever it takes to make my lady happy. um I want to be loyal to her, faithful to her, which is the premise of this video. uh for those of you who are much like me or want to be somewhat like me, you want to have someone to call your queen, your Amazonian, your goddess. You notice I have the goddess from Xena the Warrior Princess on my thumbnail, Lady Alexandra Tidings. Um, Much love to her, by the way. She did a superb job during that series. Um, See, there's a catch, because if okay, so here's how I'm gonna say it to you guys. Let's say you meet a Jessica Rabbit, Alexandra Tidings sort of woman. You're just mesmerized by her beauty. And by the way, women are not just objects of beauty, they also have intelligence, as I mentioned before. But anyway, just get that out the way. So, the catch is, if you want to have something meaningful with a queen or a goddess or what have you, the catch is you have to be 100% faithful and loyal. That's it. If you see somebody that you can see a future with, spend the rest of your life with, the first step is to get rid of all the women. Excuse me. Carbonation soda popping today. But like I was saying, the first step is to get rid of all the women you have physical relations with. And not to compliment, uh, don't give compliments to celebrities, especially if they don't answer you back. Right? That's just point blank. If you want somebody to be your queen or your goddess, you got to make sacrifices. Much like in the olden days where they actually had gods and goddesses. Uh, you guys follow me so far, right? Okay, perfect. So, being with a queen and a goddess requires sacrifice. You have to reach in your phone, look through your contacts, search through all the women that you have had physical relations with, select all of them, delete, and of course, you do the same thing on your social media accounts as well. That's step one before you walk up and introduce yourself. And after you introduce yourself, well, this shouldn't have to be said. Of course, you have to put on a good impression. She has to see you like, oh wow, I did not realize this person would be so charming and forthwith. You have to have them give you that sort of mentality. You have to be like, all I want is you and only you. How am I able to make that happen? And you don't even have to say that. Um, in most occasions, they'll be like, okay, sugar, or okay, honey pie, whatever they call you. If you want a shot at me, you're gonna have to do these certain things, and they'll explain it to you. They'll even tell you you can't have any women that you had in your phone, you had physical relations with. You have to ensure that they are 100% gone. And of course, they shouldn't have to tell you this, but if they notice that you want to get with them, um, they'll just basically give you the cliff notes. So they won't explain the whole, you know what I mean? And of course, you have to go up to them. Like, you wouldn't expect a queen to go to a peasant, right? Right. So, and I'm mostly talking to the fellows on this one because, yeah. So, fellas, if you want to, if you want her to be your goddess, your queen, make the first move. Of course, after you've gotten rid of every single woman in your phone. Because if you keep all of them in your phone and you attempt to make first contact with them and they're actually interested, they here's the thing. Women find out everything, believe it or not. They have women's intuition for a reason. So what I'm saying is, don't play it dumb. And don't play dumb. Be smart, be intelligent. Don't expect she's gonna be like every other woman. Don't think she's gonna don't expect her to put out or anything. Like queens and goddesses, they put you to work. They want to know you're faithful. They want to know you're loyal. They want to know you're gonna do whatever it takes to. As guys, we should be on hands and knees, basically. Just basically saying, I'm willing to do this for you. I'm willing to do that for you. You are my queen. You are my goddess. I say this sort of thing to Juliana every day. Because she is. She's intelligent. She's remarkably beautiful. Doesn't put up with my foolishness. She basically, she calls me out on all my BS. If I make a mistake with her, I do whatever it takes to correct that mistake. You guys with me so far? Because I know some of you are going, Astral, I'm single and I'm tired of it. I I don't mess around. I don't do this. I don't do that. I just want a queen in my life who I can call said queen. How do I do that? I'm telling you right now. Because all those other women, they may have been beautiful, but they are not goddess or queen beautiful. And what I mean by that is they don't share the other women versus the queens. They don't share the same values they do. Like the women you have most likely been attempting to make contact with, they only want bozos. You know, they want people, they want fellas straight out of the penitentiary. They want to deal with bums who won't bother to get a job, who will say they get one, but in reality they don't. They just tell them what they want to hear. Don't mess with those women. If you want what Juliana and I have, follow these steps. Get rid of you should get rid of them anyway. Because if they don't bother to contact you saying, look, I've been thinking and I really think we should take things to the next level. I believe we should be a serious couple. If you don't hear that from either one of those women, get rid of them. They're not worth having in the first place. If you... Because here's the thing. Your queen will not judge you for who you are. She will only hold you accountable on the wrongful actions you permit. And trust me, you don't want that. I'll be honest with you guys. I've made many a wrongful turn, and she called me out on it, rightfully so. So learn from my past mistakes. Get rid of all these women that only had one night stands with, your contacts, your social media accounts, because you're eventually going to meet that one woman who's going to be like, I must have her. You know, you'll have that mentality, but just don't be creepy about it. Excuse me. Just have that mentality. Just be like, okay, I want that woman to be mine. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Just be a decent human being. Talk to her like you have some sense. Ask her if she would like something to eat or drink. Say you would like to get to know her more on a personal level rather than a physical one. You guys follow me? I guarantee you, if you follow these steps, you will have what Juliana and I have. I call her my goddess. She calls me... Excuse me. I call her my goddess. She calls me her king. I was about to say vice versa. But you guys are with me so far. You guys get the point. Just... If you see a bozo trying to pick up on her, swoop in on that immediately if you know you're better than that person. You have a job. You take care of responsibilities. You pay your bills on time. If you are that kind of person and you see a bozo trying to pick up on her, simply walk up to her and just be like, honey, I was looking all over for you. Who's your friend here? They're immediately gonna back off. And she'll even say, she'll even say this before you even walk up. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm actually here on a date with somebody. Because that bo's gonna be like, yeah, right, if that were true, he would actually be next to you instead of me. Like, because you want to avoid the bozos who would be like, hey, honey, drop something. They'll be like, what did I drop exactly? And they'll finish it off like, your conversation, so let's pick it up, me and you. Don't pull out those corny 70s, 80s pickup lines when you're... Because that'll automatically make you a bozo as is. If you see a woman who you're like, I must have her, I must spend the rest of my life with her, if you see a bum trying to pick up on her, swoop in and just save her, pretty much. Save her from the bozo. Just be like, just act like you know her, because she's gonna be like, oh, you're pretty quick on your feet. I appreciate the help. And just say something, say a quip. Just be like, just be flirtatious with her. Simply, I'm glad you were able to come here and swoop in. I appreciate it. You'll just say something like, well, if I get to know you better, if you get to know me a little bit, you'll be able to appreciate me a lot more. It's just something that's really clever. Because then she's gonna giggle and just be like, because here's the thing, she's interested if she tells you her real name. Because she's gonna give a bozo a fake name, of course. Bozo's gonna be like, hey, what's up, shorty, what's your name? And she's gonna be like, Rainbow Sparkle. No, what's your real name? And after that, she's gonna be like, you're not worthy of my real name. She's gonna be straight cold-blooded. And I'm not saying every queen, every goddess, every woman, I'm not saying they're all damsels in distress. Because, they're intelligent. They know how to handle their business when it comes down to it. But just be a gentleman with her. That's all I'm trying to say. If you see a woman that you can see a future with, feel free to swoop in, even if she can handle it. Because, okay, on some occasions, you'll have a woman who's like, I appreciate the help, but I honestly didn't need it. At that point, just say, gorgeous, strong creature like you, I know you don't need my help, but I only swooped in because I figure you're the most, just give her some jaw-dropping compliments, basically. To the point where they'll either give you a legit smile, or on a few occasions, they'll even giggle. They're like, this oh, this person is really cute, and this and that. Just be charming, be a gentleman, be a decent human being above all things. Because I guarantee you, you will have a queen. You will have someone to call your goddess. You will be worthy. Because they have deemed you worthy. If they tell you their real name, or if they give you their real phone number, social media, whatever, in their eyes, you are deemed worthy. You are a warrior in their eyes. You are a king. Just like Juliana looks at me. She's always proud of me. She calls me her king, the Egyptian god. And I know some of you guys are going, Astro, are you really Egyptian? I could be, you never know. I'm biracial, I'm mixed with a lot of things. But anyway. Fellas, I hope you learned a lot from this video. Really, I do. Because I know what it's like to be rejected by pretty much women who are rejects. You just be pleasant. Don't be nice. Because nice means they'll walk all over you, they'll just disrespect you in your face. But when you're pleasant, that means you have somewhat of a backbone. You won't tolerate any foolishness or any disrespect. Pleasant and nice may be synonyms, but there is a huge difference between the two. Trust on this. But that's all the time I got for you guys. I want to thank you so much. Much love to Juliana, my queen, my goddess. Fellas, I guarantee you, you will be deemed worthy if you follow these steps. Be a decent human being. Don't be like the rest of these bozos who just want to have one night stands and have lifelong uh, sexual diseases and venereal diseases, all this other nasty stuff. Don't be like all these other bozos. Be respectful, be a gentleman, be a decent human being. Share this video to people you know, people you don't. I gotta get ready to go. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Namaste.